Sports are a great way for young people throughout the community to learn and develop skills they will need in life. Teamwork, self-discipline, and self-esteem are just a sample of the lessons that can be learned through athletics. Officer Mark Burkhart of the Valdosta Police Department believed the youth of Valdosta could benefit from learning through sports when he started up the golfer program in 1996. The program has recently been revived, taking a new group of kids to the green.
The name golfer stands for generating opportunities in life for each resident. And this past summer I went to the school and I asked for a list of kids in Housing Authority that had good grades and they were not behavioral problems. So we took that and we had a list of names. We invited them in for interviews and they had to write a 2-paragraph essay as to why they wanted to do this. Five of the kids were selected. We are going to take them and teach them how to play the game, but that's not the intent of the entire program. The game of golf is just going to be a tool for them to put in their toolbox. We have etiquette classes, we have how to react to authority, all kinds of different activities that we're going to have with these kids. As a matter of fact, one of the things that we've already done with the kids is take them to Sands Horizons, where they were required to adopt a grandparent. So we take them out twice a week so they can interact with the senior citizens out at Sands. And it's very good because the seniors get something out of it talking to the young kids, and the kids are learning stuff from these citizens, from these senior citizens, as far as, you know, history and things like that. Okay. We're going to hold on to these 5 until they're seniors and they graduate high school and they go on their way, because if they can shoot in the 90s and consistently keep it in the 90s, they can get a full ride to a D2 school. So there's an educational component with this also. Next year we'll pick up 4 freshmen. And the next year 4 more, and the next year 4 more. So we'll have a block of 16 kids that will be with us, and we'll just do a heavy educational component. We have a VSU professor on our board. We have a couple of VSU graduates on the board, and we have retired military personnel on our board. Along with the game of golf and the educational component and citizenship, I also want to make sure that we instilled a sense of patriotism in these kids, because I personally think that we're lacking that. There was a young man out here that lived in Orley West, Marcus Sermons, very good kid, honor roll, everything like that, never got in trouble. And he wanted to go into the music business. He and I were talking one day. I suggested that he learn how to play the game of golf so he could network. He laughed at me and said, "That's for your folks." I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "That's for white people." And I said, "No, it's not, because you haven't heard of Calvin Pete or Lee Elders or some others." So the next day I brought my golf clubs in to work, got him when he got off the bus, put a club in his hand, showed him the swing, the stance. From that we went to hitting wiffle balls back and forth to each other. And then I thought it wasn't fair to get this young man that close. So I took him to a driving range, started hitting some balls, and got him on a golf course. And that's where it started. Getting back to Marcus Sermons, the young man that was taught to play this game in 1996. The look on his face on the first morning when we went to the golf course, the sun was just coming up, there was still dew on the grass, and just the look of peace and contentment on this young man's face. You could see a lot of different things going on, including the thought of, I thought I would never be here, and here I am. It turns out that Marcus Sermons did not go into the music industry. He is now an attorney in Jacksonville. And he has said that when he walks into the courtroom, he takes the rules of golf with him, the things he learned on the golf course. He takes that with him into the courtroom, the etiquette, the decorum, the professionalism. He learned that on the golf course, and he now takes it into the courtroom.